Welcome to Barnstable Today. I'm Nick Cortez.
And I'm Kevin Friel. We'd like to remind you right at the top that the meetings we cover are available on demand at the town's website. You can log on at www.town.barnstable.ma.us.
Last Thursday, hundreds gathered at Barnstable High School to hear the 9th annual State of the Town address delivered by Town Manager John Klim. We'll have highlights of the speech and plenty of reaction on tomorrow's show, but today our focus is on this year's 3 Barnstable Award winners. First, the Kelly family of Hyannis.
A dedicated military family through the generations. Dennis and Barbara's 2 sons, Andrew and Patrick, are Marines. Andrew is serving in Afghanistan and Patrick at Camp Pendleton in California. But just before husband and wife stood up to receive the award on their son's behalf, the family got quite a surprise. Later we had the chance to ask them about it.
Tonight, Lance Corporal Andrew Kelly is on a mission somewhere in Afghanistan. But Corporal Patrick Kelly, unbeknownst to Mom and Dad, made it his mission to be here with us tonight to accept the Barnstable Award for he and his brother, Corporal Patrick Kelly, Dennis, Barbara, and Ashley, the Kelly family.
First, I want to ask you guys, how were you totally surprised? Did you know that your son was coming back?
I had no clue. They kept it from me. I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
How did you guys feel at that moment?
Oh, I knew.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So someone spilled the beans to you.
Yeah.
But coming back to see your folks, so was it hard to get back?
Yeah, I had to go through my chain of command in order to get my leave approved because we had a lot of training going on. But they understood. I showed them the invitation I got, and they knew kind of how important it was because I thought I was coming back to be there for my mother getting an award, not myself. And then it was a surprise to me that I was the one getting the award, and I had no idea. And then I started getting really nervous and everything.
Talk a little bit about the military tradition in your family. I know as we watched the video, there's a lot of talk about that.
Yes, sir. As they said in the video, there's a lot of people in my family that were in the military. My mother's father was in World War II in the tank division. My father was in the Marine Corps during Vietnam, and then my father's brother was in the Navy. I have 2 cousins that were in the Marine Corps. My younger brother is in the Marine Corps. I'm in the Marine Corps. So there's a lot of people in my family. It's a generational tradition of patriotic duty, as the town manager said.
You guys thinking about your brother and your son, who's still out there right now over in Afghanistan, I believe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think about my brother all the time. I talk to him on the phone and through some emails he's allowed to send, and like Facebook. But I think about my brother every day while he's over there, and I hope that when I go over there, he'd do the same for me. I know he'd do the same for me, and it's just something you gotta, hope and pray that he comes back.
We keep a light on at the house, beside their pictures all the time when they're gone.
My husband does. The pictures are on the desk, and he keeps this desk lamp on, and every day.
I wake up in the morning, I turn it on, I keep it on all night till I go back to bed.
Yeah.
Just thinking of the boys.
The second Barnstable Award of the evening was presented to Joe and Dolores DeLuz, a husband and wife team that have spent decades advocating for social justice, equal rights, and for the children of the town of Barnstable and beyond. After they were recognized, we had a chance to chat with the DeLuzes as well. A lot of people who are leaders in the community now view you as role models. How do you view yourselves as far as everything that you've accomplished up to this point in your lives?
I think we just did what we had to do, like a day's work. It was difficult at times, and we just did what we had to do and let every day take care of itself. And nothing you look forward to do for any reward. You just do it because it's the right thing to do.
Absolutely. I feel the same way. Yes.
Of your many collective accomplishments, is there one or a series of things or an ongoing thing that sticks out in your mind as something that, when it's all said and done, you can look back and say, that is what I'm really, really proud of?
Well, for you would be what?
I think it's an involvement within the community and also with our youth. Our youth is our treasure. We've been trying for years and years to work toward that goal. and to make things better for them, because it wasn't easy for us, particularly for her because she was from the South. So we tried to right that wrong for our people and the people in the community to try to understand what we went through, what we're trying to resolve to make it a better community. So that's basically it.
Very well said. Dolores?
I guess one of the highlights of my work in the community was the Sepia Fashion Review that we put on for 30 years, and it raised money for scholarships for the students in Barnstable. So that was a big deal. I mean, it was wonderful, very well attended by the community, and we did raise money to help the children. So
that's the only money the kids get from mostly from the community. The scholarships, what we raised. Yeah. And before that, we did bake sales, fish fries, cookouts, anything to raise money for the kids.
Well, you guys are great people and certainly deserving of everything you've received over the years. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you.
Rich and Sue French, the third recipients of the Barnstable Award, were a little camera shy when it came to a post-show interview. But as town manager Clem mentioned in his speech, it's the French's way to avoid the spotlight, despite doing so much for Barnstable that's worthy of praise.
We recognize one family tonight, not because they want the recognition. They don't. Believe me, they don't. We recognize them this evening because they are truly inspirational, and every one of us can learn from their brand of public service. They are Rich and Sue French of Barnstable Village. And theirs is a record of public service which has lessons for us all.
Sue French was someone that was well thought of, very popular. Everyone at Independence House knew Sue. Sue was the person to call, the person who would always say yes and would always be there if you needed her.
The Christmas stroll, the Barnstable Harbor Swim. Every year we go down there on New Year's Day and have a big fundraiser, and Vic's one of the first ones out there.
Kind. Rich is the kindest person that I think I've ever met.
Awesome is what comes to mind.
Modest.
Genuine. Definitely genuine.
Committed.
Dedicated.
Dedicated to the people of this village.
He and Sue both. They're just the nicest people. And, you know, what's up with that? How can you be that nice day after day? You know, we're all human, but apparently that's really, you know, who they are, and they're just a wonderful couple.
Now, let's take a look at this week's meetings. Monday, April 12th. At 5:30 this evening, Land Acquisition and Preservation meets in the Selectmen's Conference Room. At 7 o'clock, the Planning Board meets in the Town Hall Hearing Room. At 7:30, the Sandy Neck Board meets in the Selectmen's Conference Room. Tuesday, April 13th at 8:30 in the morning, the Conservation Commission has a meeting in the Town Hall Hearing Room. At 3 p.m., the Board of Health meets in the Town Hall Hearing Room. At 3:30, the press conference takes place in the Selectmen's Conference Room. At 7 o'clock, the School Committee meets in the Town Hall Hearing Room. On Wednesday, April 14th at 7 o'clock, the Zoning Board of Appeals meets in the Town Hall Hearing Room. Also at 7 o'clock, Old Kings Highway meets in the West Barnstable Community Building on Route 149. On Thursday, April 15th at 7 o'clock, the Town Council meets in the Town Hall Hearing Room.
Well, that's all the time we have for now. Be sure to join us tomorrow for more from last Thursday's State of the Town address. For Kevin Friel, I'm Nick Cortez. We'll see you next time on Barnstable Today.